Hi, Victor Kumar here, and welcome to your Wednesday Wisdom. When we're investing, most of us are chasing growth. And what I'm seeing right now is one of the most common mistakes people make, which is taking the data at face value and making it tell the story that we want to hear. So what would be a good example? It's looking at the trend at the moment and seeing that most investors are buying in concentrated areas. A really good example of this would be the Melbourne market. And because there are a lot of new entrants into the industry in terms of buyers agents, and data is being utilized more than ground truth. In other words, marrying the data up to what's actually happening on the ground is not actually happening in most cases. We're starting to see a lot more surge of buyer activity within that market, to the point where valuers are now asking how many of the offers were from buyers in. So this is anecdotal evidence from the agents, the sales agents that I'm talking to, where valuers are coming in and asking, on this particular purchase that I'm valuing, how many of the offers were from buyers agents? What that shows is a clear recognition that the market movement, the price growth, is divorcing away from fundamentals, and we are now being shown growth, or growth is happening because the players or the market activity people, so first home buyers, your buyers agents, your people that are buying without buyers agents, they're paying more and more to get into that market. And so the growth is actually being driven by that catalyst. Now with anything, as you know, when you remove the catalysts, the full boil actually slows right down. So when you're investing, one of the most important things that we really need to look at is what are the drivers of the fundamental growth. Not the flash in pan effect that we're seeing right now. Take away the period of abnormal growth we have had because of lower interest rates, and then after that, because of the influence of social proof that we had phenomenal growth, so we need to get into property investing, and take away the flurry of activity created by buyers agents. Once you've taken all of that away, you arrive at the actual fundamental growth in that area. And if that ticks all of the boxes, that's when and only when you should buy in that area, making sure, of course, that the property that you're buying actually is in line with what you're trying to achieve, is in line with the financial capabilities, in line with what you will be able to do in terms of furthering your portfolio, and indeed being able to hold on to the existing one, including the one that you buy. So that's your Wednesday wisdom for today. I hope you have an awesome week. We'll talk again next week.